I've been in these skiffs. I've been in a couple places, and I can tell you that is exactly how it operates. The real tragedy of it, though, is that if you have a breakdown in government this severe, those of you who are students of governance, where you can have a CIA director or senior members of the military who are being left out of
Today, the airborne computer is no longer a theory, nor an experiment. It's a fact, tested, functioning, practical, and restricted. It has gone into production under the label BRAIN. Bombing, radar, navigation.
Something very important, and which hundreds of billions of dollars per year are going into, then you have no government. So the deep national security state from 1950s until today has devolved into this
A new plant is being rushed to completion in Owego, New York, to boost its output. Here is a scale model of a B-52 showing the relative locations of brain equipment. The rest of the system, computers, periscope, and screen.
sub rosa, unacknowledged, not international, transnational entity with representation in the UK, Canada, Australia, Brazil, China, Russia, former Soviet Union, which on this issue work together.
Are designed to take up a minimum of space and to give a maximum of use. Computers have taken wing.
Hey, Phil, I got some crosshair jitter in both azimuth and elevation. Would you pull the AR-5 and replace it with a spare? Sure, Dan. Give me a minute.
Or like this. It is not responsive to the body politic. It is not responsive to the heads of government or even the heads of
second more. Yeah, I think I got it now. Okay, the amplifier's replaced. How's the jitter? Settle down. Yeah, it's okay now. Thanks, Phil.
of committees and cabinet level people. There are some cabinet level people, however, who have known. I mentioned a few. There was a CIA director known as George H.W. Bush, and the CIA headquarters is now named after him. He was a member and is a member of MAGIC.
And as long as we're on guard, as long as we're ready to look ahead, and move ahead. The future of America is secure.
But then there are others like Woolsey who wouldn't be told anything. Some presidents have been given a little information, and some have been told nothing.
What you know as stellar wind has grown. SSO, the expanded special source operations that took over stellar wind's share of the pie, has spread all over the world. The expanded special source operations that took over stellar wind's share of the pie has spread all over the world to practically include comprehensive coverage of the United States. Disturbingly, the amount of U.S. communication ingested by NSA is still increasing.
Sounds more like science fiction than reality. Computers that can think, learn, and then improve. A local cyberneticist has made a landmark discovery, and his computers are doing some amazing things.
Weekly, we complain that things are going dark, but in fact, our accesses are improving. The truth is that the NSA has never in its history collected more than it does now. I know the location of most domestic interception points, and that the largest telecommunication company
written by a computer. The computer was given no instructions. Instead, it put together random notes and musical phrases. And as the person reacts, the computer modifies what it composes and makes something more pleasing to the listener.
in the U.S. are betraying the trust of their customers, which I can prove. We are building the greatest weapon for oppression in the history of man.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are as a
simply smile. I can produce a pleased expression on my face. And our advanced machine vision systems can then pick up on the emotional response of the listener.
Meet Dr. Stephen Thaler, the man behind the Creativity Machine. It's a revolutionary computer system made up of something called neural networks.
People, inherently and historically, opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret
What we're here to talk about today is the fact that the brain is and will be the 21st century battlescape in many ways. End of story.
There's this enormous mystery waiting to be unlocked. And the BRAIN Initiative will change that by giving scientists the tools they need to get a dynamic picture of the brain in action and better understand how we think and how we learn and how we remember.
Computer pathways that mimic brain functions, as opposed to conventional computer programming.
No human programmers are getting involved, no equations are being written, no theories are being produced. This is all happening automatically.
In addition to composing music, these computers
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet, Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
Very